everyone, it's Sarah with Movement in a Box, and today I'm going to be showing you some really simple and basic core exercises that really help you strengthen the center of your body. So all you're going to need is a mat or a towel if you have a hard floor, or you can also do this on a carpet. So the first position, you're just going to make sure your knees are right underneath your hips and your hands are underneath your shoulders. So again, to demonstrate, what we don't want to do is walk your hands too far away from you. Make sure they're resting right under your shoulder joints. The other thing I want you to do is tuck your toes under. So rather than pointing your toes like that, actually dig them into your mat. And lastly, think about your back being a tabletop. So we want to make sure it's not rounded and it's not too arched. It's sort of in the middle. What we call neutral spine position, and pretend you have a glass of water on your back and you don't want to spill it. So I'll show you two different versions of this depending on what level you're at and what feels right for you today. The first version is going to be, you're just going to lift one of your hands, this one, and your opposite leg, this one, off the ground at the same time. So lift them off the ground and just kind of hover them over the mat and just put them right back down. Then you're going to switch sides, lift the other hand and knee, and put it right back down. So now we'll go right hand, opposite knee, lift, back down, left hand, lift, back down. That will be phase one. Do 5 reps each side, and phase 2 is going to be, we're going to lift our arm and our leg, and reach our arm almost in a Y position and our legs straight back simultaneously. Then bring it back to the mat. You can either put it back down or hover it. Hovering it is harder. Reach all the way out and back. Reach all the way out and back. Keep imagining that glass of water on your low back, all the way out and back. And last one, all the way out and back, relax. If your wrists need a break, you can actually sit up for a second and kind of readjust yourself. All right, we're going to go to the other side again. Tuck your toes under, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Phase 1 is just lift your opposite arm and knee. Phase 2 is lift your arm and drive your foot straight back. Good. Bring your hand and leg back, hovering, and reach out. Really try to get long through the top of your head and back. Reach out and back. Imagine that glass of water on your back. Reach out and back. We'll do one more. Reach out and back. Nice job. Just relax. The next one we're going to do, so you're going to go all the way down onto your forearms. Bring your knees in just a little bit. I want you to think about pressing your hands into the mat. You're going to lift one of your legs and squeeze that glute. So right now I'm lifting my right leg, I'm squeezing my right glute, which is my butt cheek. Bring it back down to the mat, pressing into the mat with my hands. Lift your leg, hold, back down, lift, hold, back down. Really thinking about engaging that glute. Lift, hold, back down. Last one. Lift, hold, back down. If you feel like it's too much pressure for this knee, grab a pillow or something softer. All right, switch feet, press your hands into the mat, lift your leg, squeeze your glute, back down, lift, back down, lift and engage that glute, back down, lift, 2 more, squeeze that glute, pressing into the mat, back down, last one, lift, squeeze, back down. Nice job. All right, we're going to do one more today. So we're gonna do what's called a side plank. If this position is too much stress on your shoulder joint, I'm gonna show you another way to do it. So I'll show you what we're asking you to do first. Elbow is gonna be right under your shoulder. Phase one is knees are bent, and you want a straight line from your knees all the way to the top of your head when you come up. So again, my elbow is right under my shoulder, everything's gonna be in a straight line. I'm gonna come up and hold a plank position like this. If this feels really bad on my shoulder, it's too much stress, the other way you can do an oblique exercise is actually grab a jug of milk or something in your fridge, and or if you have a weight, even better. You're gonna pick the weight up, just hold it with nice tall posture, a little bit away from your body so it's not touching your leg, and you're just gonna do what's called a suitcase carry. So you're gonna stand nice and tall and just walk to one side of your house, turn around and walk back, and then you're gonna switch hands. All right, so let's say that's the first progression if that side plank doesn't work for you. All right, so if the bent knee plank is too easy, we'll go to straight leg plank. So you're gonna stack your feet one on top of the other, elbow right underneath your shoulder joint. Let's go hand on your opposite hip. You're gonna come up, hold that position, nice tall posture. And sometimes people actually bring their hips too high. You wanna think everything's in a straight line with your head all the way to your feet. And hold that, count to about 10 slowly. Rest. Good, and we're gonna switch sides. Elbow right underneath your shoulder joint. Again, you can either do the bent knee plank, where you just come up from your knee to your head, straight line, count to 10, or you can do a straight leg plank. Bent knee plank is easier. All right, elbows under your shoulder and up, nice tall posture. Everything's in line. Again, make sure you're not too high. That actually makes it easier. Come down a little bit so you're in a straight line. Make sure you're breathing. And rest. Excellent job. The last one I always like to finish on is something to open you up, because again, a lot of us have slouch postures. So we're going to do floor slides. I have shown you this in another video, but I'll show it again. So lay on your back, knees are bent. Arms are at 90 degrees. So if I sit up and show you what I mean, my knees will be bent, my arms are at 90 degrees like this. Take a big breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. And as you breathe out, reach your arms overhead into a Y position. Arms back down. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And as you breathe out, reach your arms overhead. Bring your arms back down. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And as you breathe out, reach your arms overhead. Let's do 2 more. Bring your arms back down. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. As you breathe out, reach your arms overhead. Good, last one. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. As you breathe out, try to drive your arms overhead and bring your arms back down. All right, everyone. Awesome job. So we got a lot of the core today. Remember, your core is your whole center, your glutes included, hips, your abdominals, your obliques. It's all the way around, and a lot of people, I feel, hit certain areas and sometimes forget the others. So hopefully this was a good little session for you, and stay safe, everyone. Take care.